Let's do this.
All right, here is our third game now. We have Hwasin on the bottom, middle, at 6 o'clock, and we have EffOrt at 9.
All right, well, fortunately for EffOrt's scouting in the correct direction. And that means Hwasin may be in trouble if he tries to do anything aggressive at all, especially some type of technical rush, which is certainly possible on a map like this. We also don't see, it doesn't seem as though EffOrt's going to be too terribly aggressive as well. Now, on a map like this, you start out on low ground, you have to expand onto high ground. So if somebody can contain you early on, it's terrible for you. I mean, you just fall apart.
You know, I'm surprised these games have been going longer than our TVT, which...
Yeah, no kidding. That's a little weird. The TVT was the one, you know, every time I have to cast a tournament, I always got to be like, okay, all right, you got to be ready for quite possibly a long game. Don't blow your vocal cords out like you do all the time when you're casting. Well, our Zerg player is going to spot the Terran pretty quickly here. Looks like we're going to have a pool right after the first Overlord. We may see Vespian Gas after that, or the Hatchery.
I'm listening to what the Crane commentator is saying right now, actually. He's saying they're actually really impressed with EffOrt right now, too.
Yeah.
They said it's very... They're expecting a very boring... very boring Zerg play, but he's just been wowing them as well.
Yeah, he's been blowing my mind. I won't hide it. He's just doing really, really well. I got to say, I'm very impressed with him. And here comes a standard Zerg expansion. So EffOrt expanding once again, but this time doing it in a little bit of a safer way. And we're going to see 4 Zerglings at least. If the Zerg gets 6 Zerglings, they're going to attack. If they get 4, they're going to defend. If you're ever a Terran player and you're scouting and you're wondering, you know, what to look for. All right, well, the Lings are now out. The layers should be on the way. It looks like we're going to have 6, so you probably will be aggressive here, I should say. Wow, nice catch there. Really nice micro here by EffOrt. All right, well, the SCV is going to have to get out of there. That means Terran's not going to have a great idea of what's going on the map and everything else. Terran, wow, this is unusual. Terran's going to get the Vespian Gas and get the Academy. We may see a sunken colony break here. And I think he's going to lose this SCV as well, or at least is about to. Bam. Zerg's going to hatch layer.
Okay, so he knows. Oh, wow.
All right, well, I think, man, this is going to be interesting. I don't know if Hwasin's got the right idea in mind here. Oh, my God. EffOrt is actually just attacking that. I don't think that was a good idea at all.
Not at all.
What was he doing?
Suicide bombing.
Suicide bombing.
Minus the bombing.
Minus the bombing. Just suicide. I think, I don't know. He might have been trying to reduce the Marine count since Terran's not going to expand and he knows there's going to be a sunken colony bust up here. He might want to just try to get the Marine count lower. But I don't know. Those Zerglings could have been pretty handy at holding off that rush. Well, we're going to see a Spire here in a minute. Maybe a Den, but usually a Spire. And here comes Terran moving out now. Zerg needs more sunks. Zerg's getting more sunken colonies. Maybe not enough, though. Stim is almost done. Look out, Zerglings. You're quite flammable. All right, if he stims and attacks right now, no, probably not actually. He might not have enough. Wow, great control here by EffOrt. A lot of speedlings out here now. 2 more rush in here to see exactly what's going on. All right, he's going to take this SCV out, no problem. Bam. And now Hwasin's going to try to attack. Here it is now. But there should be enough lings. Oh, I don't know, actually. He's going to try to run by. One fire bat gets in there. Oh, man, but that one fire bat's not going to be enough. Unless he can micro like a god. Oh, nice micro there by Hwasin. Oh, my gosh. Now he's in the main.
Oh.
This fire bat has the potential to do so much damage. It's not even funny. Oh, man, this is a wild game. Meanwhile, a few lings over here harassing the SCVs. Look at that. Oh, that's so good. Takes out the medic.
Totally breaking up their menage.
And now takes out the fire bat. Damn. What a game. The Spire's on the way, so if he gets a few Mutalisks out, I don't think Terran's ever going to get a chance to expand. Well, Marine range is being upgraded. Finally, a scanner's on the way. 3rd barracks. Terran's not going to expand anytime soon. This is just such a crazy game. All right, looks like the Terran's going to move out now. All right, the Spire's about to finish here, so we're going to see a lot of Mutalisks. Terran has to secure this expansion here. He also has to secure his main with enough turrets. But hey, if he gets too many turrets, it doesn't get that command center up in time. I mean, he's just going to be behind in that sense as well. It is annoying. All right, the depot. Another depot coming up here. Terran does have the fully upgraded Medic Marine combo here. The Spire should be done by now, so 6 Mutas probably on the way. All right. Another sunk here. Man. Oh, my gosh. You can see that all Zerg has to do is just hold off all these this Medic Marine break that the Terran keeps trying to do. And in the end, ultimately, the Terran will just be too far behind. So Terran's going to be aggressive once again here. Probably going to get the armor or the attack upgrade here. He scans. Is he going to do it?
Wow, that's a lot.
You never see that many sunken colonies that early. That is ridiculous.
Like 9?
Yeah.
9 sunken colonies.
That's insane. All right, well, let's see what Terran does. Terran is going to get the factory up now. Very unusual build here. And you can see Terran's cutting SCVs. And it looks like this Ling might slip in there. He's going to get an idea. Nope, you know he won't. He will not get an idea. Sorry, Zergling. Your life was a failure.
10.
Am I seriously seeing this?
Oh okay, well, here's my question to you then. Why do you think he's putting so many?
Well, I think it's just the multitude of Medic Marine there. There's a chance Terran could try to bust that entrance. If he just holds that off, he's ahead in the long run. It may be a little bit overkill, though. I don't know. Now Zerg may finally be able to get... Zerg's not even going to get Mutalisks right just yet, it looks like. I assumed he was going to have 6 by now. All right, finally the command center starts. Of course, Hwasin already has a ton of units. EffOrt doesn't have much of anything, but EffOrt has a better economy, so EffOrt can get a ton of units pretty quickly here. Queen's Nest. Oh, we're going to see Guardian Rush. My guess, at least. 3 mutas now, probably a 4th one on the way.
How's that going to benefit him?
What
with Queens?
Well, if you can get the Hive and then get the Guardians out here, it could be really difficult for the Terran to deal with, especially with the locations of the expansions, how they're like that. And it would be very strong. So we'll see. I don't know if Hwasin's prepared. I don't really know if Hwasin's in a great position right now at all. We haven't seen the Hive start up just yet. We do see, though, quite a bit of drones getting pumped out here. And a lot of SP and gas speed mined. Command center's almost done. Almost. Well, here is the... there's the star... gate getting or starport, up there now. I'm really curious as to how this game's going to unfold. It's quite an interesting series here. All right, he's got about 11 in there. That's when the harassment usually starts to get really intense for the Terran. Double vessels here, irradiate on the way. Terran needs that badly, and if he scanned that greater spire, he could possibly get a few wraiths. Look at that great micro. Moving forward, hitting hold position right when they get there, so they stop, and then turning around again. Look at that fantastic control there. One muted down, but the Terran is just getting beaten down. All right, here comes the first vessel out here in a little bit. Irradiate should be done. They'll probably get the energy as well. He's going to still get the Hydra. It's very interesting. Lurkers much later on than I would have expected. Get ready for that morph to Guardians any second now, whenever the Greater Spire finishes. Obviously, EffOrt's already saving up SP and gas for that. Here we go. More harassment. Bam! Wants to reduce all those Marines so that when he morphs into Guardians, he's doing great. The Mutalisks can afford to take some extra damage here because when they morph, they got full health. Oh my gosh. That's that +1 attack. Look at that on those Mutalisks. Really taking out whatever the Terran has to offer. Hwasin in terrible shape.
Oh.
A few Scourge out here. That's going to be for the vessels or for the Wraiths.
All right, he's saving up for those Guardians now, and
once again he's going to come in here. He's got to be careful. Irradiate is out now. That is part of the game. Damn, there it is. Oh my God, he got that out so quickly. Look, he's going to get the vessel. Oh, barely, barely the vessel escapes. Another irradiate, and he's got to move it. What is he doing? Whoa, that was close. Well, now, okay, 3 Guardians. That will mess up the Terran. Meanwhile, Zerg is expanding like crazy. And there's a Defiler Mound. I love this tech pattern we've seen here. It's fantastic from EffOrt. Terran does not seem to be doing anywhere near as well, though. He has one pair of Scourge just sitting over that, so in case the vessel spawns, he can just, bam, kill it. Oh, man, I know what this feels like for Hwasin. Hwasin probably feels terrible. He's going to force him to lift off the command center, so the scanner's not that useful for whenever lurkers come into play. And he's going to kill one of his own sunks so he can make room for unit circulation. Oh, man, nice irradiate there. That was fantastic. Oh! Damn, he got another vessel here. Oh, and make that more. Jesus, and another vessel. Oh, it does not get much closer than that. Holy crap. All right, well, meanwhile, Zerg's going to muster up a huge army, come in here and try to run over that other player. Hwasin is just fighting on his back right now. He's up against the ropes. Looks like he's going to get picked off there. Hold that thought, though. Dark Swarm is out. And he is rapidly approaching the opposing player's base. There are a few lurkers right now. He is so close to getting to where those mineral patches are. And look at this. These Guardians are already dealing heavy damage here. He can just keep morphing Guardians there, forcing his opponent to waste Irradiate, while he then uses those Defilers freely to Dark Swarm his way into his base. Terran's just not going to have enough Irradiate. He must be lonely mining Vespian gas at the gas geyser. Only one guy can fit in there at a time. He eats a few more lings. I think we're going to see a plague here. Or another Dark Swarm. Either one would be fine. Hwasin's going to have to give up here any second now, man. He's screwed. Look at this. He's going to get in the way of the Terran's rally points. There's nothing Hwasin can do right now. Oh, my God. This is just insane. And this game is going to be pretty... oh, man. And now a drop over here. This could be what Hwasin needs right now. And I think this is going to be intense here. And it looks like, bam! Oh! Whoa! That was unexpected. He's going to get in here to the heart of the Zerg's base. He has to do some damage. Can it possibly be enough damage, though, for how ahead EffOrt is right now? The Dark Swarm goes down. The Lings eat up the Marines. And another great Dark Swarm. And meanwhile, with his opponent distracted, he does manage to take out these lurkers over here. Nope, but another Dark Swarm gets over there just in time. Wow, this is a wild, wild game we're seeing here. But I think EffOrt is just too big, even though Hwasin's made a few really nice moves here. EffOrt literally has the entire map. I mean, he is just a force to be reckoned with. All right. Well, Terran finally manages to regain control of that. Oh, nice plague there. Terran does manage to regain some control of his expansion, but not for long. Now Terran's going to go right for his opponent. Probably an attempt to be very aggressive here. And I don't know if it's going to work or not, but Dark Swarm is going to make that almost impossible. That'd be my guess. Okay, and we may see a counterattack here. All he needs is a few Lings and a Defiler. Oh, gosh. More SCVs get picked off here. And bam! I don't know how he manages to get so good with those vessels. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Another Dark Swarm here. There's just nothing that Terran can do. He's going to try to drop again, but it's going to be so easy for the Zerg player to just clean that up. Look at that. These two Ultralisks. +4 armor, +1 attack. He can just clean up the remainder of these Marines. Wow, he's losing so many Marines. There it is. Good game. Unbelievable. Wow, 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 wow. There it is.
Great effort by EffOrt.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. That was as exciting as ever. EffOrt just beat Hwasin in what was a pretty big upset here.
Yeah, it must feel really good for him after his loss last week.
Yeah, and I bet Hwasin probably feels terrible after beating EffOrt last week in a significant match and then losing like this. Impressive games, though, nonetheless.
Definitely. Wow. Okay, so what's our next? Our next is, here's a change base. Protoss versus Protoss.
All right, another mirror matchup. Should be pretty interesting. Pretty versus TT.
TT, yeah. Pretty, I think we also know him as Free.
Yes.
He goes back and forth with his ID as well.
Should be a pretty exciting match. I do believe that Pretty is going to be the favorite there. But that doesn't mean that can't switch around. So,
no.
Since this is Season 2 and everything I predict turns out to be wrong, as well as everybody on the forums predicting they turn out to be wrong. So
yes, they have been.
Yeah, so it should
Okay, well, yeah, no,
pretty
you know,
interesting.
Free is the expected winner, probably, and I'm sure the Koreans will agree with that, because TT hasn't done much with individual leagues anyway. You know, he's not a very good player in that sense. So, but yeah, this season has been
just wild. Just
this and
crazy,
that and
man.
everything. So,
well, I think we're going to be signing out here in a minute or two.
we should have a break.
And then we're going to have the Pretty versus TT and finally Savior versus Great, which should just be awesome. I cannot wait.
Me too. You know, if Savior wins this, kind of like what we did with Boxer, we're going to have an interview up here.
And as you can see, he just walked in front of our camera. Just there. That was EffOrt.
And, I don't think he realized
I don't think he knows he's not supposed to do that. That's okay, though. We'll give him some slack there, but well played by him. I am quite impressed. Wow.
He won. We'll forgive him for that.
Yeah.
He won the game.
We'll let you go this time, EffOrt. He did manage to defeat the Red Sniper. Hwasin is now out of the tournament.
Yes, he is. Oh my gosh. He is the seeded player, too.
Yeah.
He was the one that, everyone did expect to win, so he is out of the tournament. So many upsets. This is fun.
It's definitely been a pretty fun event here. And I'm excited to cast some PvP. Of course, Free was our seeded player. TT has hacked his way through other StarCraft players to get here.
He did. And, the next matchup should be really good for you, being that you are a Protoss player yourself.
That I am from IR. It certainly does help me out a little bit here.
It does.
So I think we're getting the queue here on our monitor. They're going to sign it out here in a minute. But don't go anywhere. Keep watching those Korean commercials. Buy something Intel related. And get ready for some more StarCraft action coming up here in just a little bit. I'm Nick Plott, and with me is Susie Kim.
Susie Kim.
Little Susie.
I have such a generic Korean name.
And my name is a generic white guy name. That is okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. Tasteless is a baller name, though, so it's okay. All right, guess we're not signing out here just yet, but soon enough we will.
Wait, I think he's finishing up. I think he is. No, he's introducing the next two players. Oh, here we go. All right. See you guys in a little bit.
All right. Take care, guys. Don't go to sleep, no matter what. It's
stay
so
watching.
Important. Yes, stay watching. No sleeping. Get some coffee.
Sleep is for the
Smoke
weak.
some meth. Do whatever it takes, but stay awake, okay? We need you guys to watch these games. It's going to be excellent. And I think it's going to end right now.
All right, here we go.